Everybody, it's been a minute since I did a video, and I just wanted to do a quick one here as I'm working on a Saturday, finishing up a drawing, a repeat customer, drawing a post frame for their future farm here, and it's possibly going to be finished off in the future. So actually, it's not possible. There's going to be a portion of this building finished off in the future for their farm business and also processing of the product they produce on their farm. So we want to make sure that we have design in place for the building to be finished. You know, I've got this many times from people in the past when they call and talk to me. They've got a barn, they want to make it a house and whatever, or there's an existing pole barn on a piece of property. I want to convert that to a home. And people don't realize that most post frames are not compliant to be turned into a residential structure. So you kind of have to go backwards a little bit on your build to go forward. So it's kind of, in some cases, cost prohibitive to do that way. Can it be done? Yeah, it can be done. But which brings me to another point, you know, a lot of this barndominium craze, or the term, I think barndominium, because it has no real true definition, I think it's mostly just a style of build. What we do here at Patriot Builders, we do a post frame home in the genre of what people are now calling the barndominium, right? You know, most of us in the business, this is a post frame home, is what it is. And well, in our style anyway. I mean, we're taking pole barn, basic pole barn technology, or you know, the structure of a basic pole barn, upgrading the structure in a way that pacifies its residential code, and finishing it off as a residential structure. And you know, there's, you know, what people don't realize, a regular just post frame or a pole barn structure does not really appease the residential code. You know, big ones being like draft stopping and stuff like this, or even frost protected floors or footings around the perimeter of the house, you know. So there's a lot of things that you would have to, even the headers, or even the roof system to be heated. You know, there's other things when you got a freeze-thaw cycle happening now. You know, most pole barns aren't really designed for a freeze-thaw cycle with the style of roofing they have on them. So there's a lot that goes into the structure to make it habitable space per code. You know, as a building contractor, we're not trying to do things fly by night and actually, you know, put up, you know, people have done it for years. They've taken barns and they finished them off for camps or second vacation properties or whatnot. Are they efficient? Probably not the best when you just kind of quickly finish something off that shouldn't be finished. But at the end of the day, they've done it, and what we're doing is making sure that it's legal. It's a legal build. We're proving everything works. We're proving the energy performance and everything else like that, which, you know, we've come to our designs, and why I've actually trademarked our particular builds as a Michigan pole barn home. So it's like, it's Patriot Builders trademark is a Michigan pole barn home, and we're trying to make a standard for Michigan, because not all of these barndominiums that you see around for sale or whatever are created equal. There is no standard for this type of construction, and we're trying to create the benchmark standard that we can we can gauge everything off of. They're not just barns. Yes, are they pole barn style construction? Yeah, they're post frame. The inspiration of the structure is of a pole barn, and we have upgraded that structure so that it appeases the code and can pacify and be built and have a C of O and everything be good to go and legal, and you've actually got a home. I don't believe a true barndominium should, is something what we call stick built or platform framed, or even the slab on grades that are typically a trench footing block and then studs and plywood and everything. They don't perform the same. Not when it's to our style, our standard of a Michigan pole barn home. We have a great energy envelope, which is encouraging to the new 21 code that is supposedly around the corner. It's under suspension right now in the residential world in Michigan right now. But when it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And when we adopt it here, it's going to add a cost to the regular style of construction that I don't think people are going to appreciate. Our Michigan pole barn homes are already compliant, and bring it. We're happy to make it efficient. So if you're out there in the market and you're really looking for looking to build a barndominium, and there's a lot of DIYers out there, and there's a lot of, we can provide you plans here at Patriot Builders, PFC. We can provide you plans or a little bit of consulting. I urge you to not just take a project like this on without any type of experience in your background. It's just like any other build. It can go sideways fast if you don't have the experience backing you up. What I'm looking for are the people that are wanting a barndominium. Look into what we do. Look into what a Michigan pole barn home is. Look in our video library of previous videos I posted on the anatomy of a Michigan pole barn home. It is our trademark build and the style and the structure, and which is why you see me here today. I'm drawing by hand. Yes, I still draw by hand. I still draw every one of my houses by hand first, and then they go to CAD eventually. But it's what I know. And as a framing contractor by trade, and the ability in my path to be able to draw, we have designed these Michigan pole barn homes to work with everything. Like, I know your electrical is going to get pulled without having them do anything different. Your HVAC, your plumbing. The biggest change is probably going to be in the framing. But at the end of the day, I just wanted to jump on here on YouTube, throw a quick video out, say hi. I appreciate all of our subscribers. And if you kind of like what you see, or like what you've probably snooped around our YouTube channel, what we have on here between both companies, Michigan Sawmill Sales and Patriot Builders. We are Wood-Mizer, Michigan also. Please subscribe. It's much appreciated. And if you have any questions, please drop a comment. I usually try to answer all my questions and comments as they come in. But it's good to be back. I can't wait to put more content up. We're looking for a very powerful beginning of the year with some projects kicking off. It's super cold outside, which brings me to another point of being a Michigan pole barn home. You're going to love the winters, because when you come home and it's cold like this, sub-zero temps, it's nice to have a very energy efficient home to when you come in and be warm and not worry about the energy bills. So remember, it's not a Michigan pole barn home unless it's designed and or built by Patriot Builders. Thank you very much. Thanks for everything, all of our subscribers. And please, if this is something that intrigues you, your subscription to our channel is appreciated. So thank you.
We'll be right back.